Tell me who's your favorite. Go ahead.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. Then it's James. And it's Jokic in at the center.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Brunson, no good.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
That one goes. Count it.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop it? I don't have the answer.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Brunson the pass to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line. Shoot two.
That free throw, no good.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
Good on the second free throw. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Curry wide open. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Towns for three. It's rebounded by the West.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Chalk up two there.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Jokic. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Mitchell.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Brunson. Curry can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Jokic. Hasn't made one yet. Gilgeous Alexander against Mitchell. Pocket 6. LeBron with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With some changes. Brown comes in for Tatum, and it's Garland in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's James Harden in for Gilgeous Alexander. .143 left to play in the first quarter. Curry is inside, guarded by Garland, trying to get something going, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Here's Brown over Edwards. Brown, no good. The West trails by 7. Edwards looking it over. Curry with the bounce pass. Jokic draws the double. James wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards against Brown. 5 on the clock. And here's Garland for 3. And James pulls it down.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Harden outside. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Garland. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 6.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Brown against Edwards. Brown drives in. That one's off. Still out of sync. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. East All-Stars lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Wembanyama. Davis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Harden, and it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the 1.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Here's Garland. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Mobley misses. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Harden the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots over Brunson. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. East All-Stars on offense.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Harden the pass to Edwards. The putback. And it's the East with the rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Brunson surveying the D. It's Brown on the wing. Edwards defending. Clock at 4. Mobley trying to free himself up. Here's Brown. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Garland. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Davis, and Durant subbed in for James Harden. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Mobley. They set the screen. Tatum against Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Wembanyama. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Curry with it. He has 6. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East. Brunson outside. Antetokounmpo finds Brown. Tatum with it. Defended by Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. No good. Shot missing. Durant with some nice D. And here's the West with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Edwards. Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Brown. Edwards defending. The fader. And it's Brown missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Edwards. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Curry's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Edwards against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. And another miss by the East.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Giannis.
And just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Lets the three fly from deep onto the Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tatum against Durant. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Jason Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now, here's Jokic. Scoreless thus far. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Towns kicks to Brunson. For the tie. Buries the jump shot. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry. The tray. The West again cannot hit.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. And that one's good. Jokic.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside, Towns. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Now here's James. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9. Tatum passes to Towns. Brunson against Curry. Brunson kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander shoots a fader. Again, the West All-Stars.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Brunson sets a screen for Tatum. Off target from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Brunson the pass to Tatum. Right block shot. Durant with some nice D.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some nice passing here by the West. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Durant.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. Edwards, he's checked in for the West. Here's Giannis. 6 points for him. The 9-foot shot off the left rim and out.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:20 left in the third. Brown wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Edwards. Curry a screen on Brown. Outside Edwards. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Curry crashes inside.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Giannis inside. Working on James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. first one falls for.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the East. Garland comes in for Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for LeBron. And it's James Harden in for Stephen Curry. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
On the wing, Brown. Edwards defending. Pass to Brunson. For the lead. That one's not going to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. West All-Stars lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And the West All-Stars have possession. The lead is 2 on the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Wembanyama. Harden out there with Edwards. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. The West All-Stars with the ball. Back to Harden. Jokic with the screen on Garland. The 3 from Harden. Mobley with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And he hits it to tie the game up. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the East All-Stars. Mitchell against Edwards. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. High arcing shot. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Harden. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Jokic. Edwards kicks to Harden. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The East making a switch. Towns is checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Garland against Harden.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has to foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Free throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
All free throws good from Garland.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Edwards. No good on that one.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside Tatum. The West grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown against KD. Brown kicks to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Garland's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Jokic passes to Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. High post, KD. Brown on him. KD looking around. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Tatum.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Tatum. Brown with a screen on Edwards. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the East with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. Stephen Curry comes in for James Harden. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West.
2 minutes remaining.
There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Jokic has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Antetokounmpo kicks to Tatum. Over Jokic. Tatum with another miss. LeBron dishes to Curry. Outside, KD. From outside, off the mark. Durant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far to take the lead. Tatum no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Curry passes to Jokic. Over Giannis. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Curry. And the West leads by 2.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
The kick out to Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Towns has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Jokic. Fades back. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Jokic. It's good.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Tatum kicks to Towns. Oh, off target. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Tatum, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
That was absurd. He's showing the skills that got him voted here.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Giannis kicks to Brunson. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.